Families who have experienced police violence called for justice today outside Governor Tim Walz's home in St. Paul. With jury selection in the Derek Chauvin trial starting Monday, David Schuman tells us how community leaders are keeping the pressure on for change.
Ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop.
Accountability, justice, transparency. The protesters here Saturday feel there hasn't been enough of any of it since George Floyd's death. Not enough progress, they say.
We just want a fair shot. We want a fair shot without having our hands tied behind our backs, a boot on our neck, or a gun to our children's head or our own head. That's all we want.
Some of the demonstrators had a message, too, for people who dismiss their concerns of systemic racism.
You have to have compassion. You have to feel what these people are feeling. And if you can't, don't call yourself a good person. You need to realize that people are hurting. People have a right to feel the way that they feel.
For Brandon Tulloch, that right also goes for reacting to a verdict in the Derek Chauvin trial. One of the speakers said, quote, "It won't be business as usual if there's an acquittal." Another advocated for laws to hold police accountable, such as ending qualified immunity.
The eyes of the world are going to be on Minnesota with this upcoming trial. But our eyes cannot leave the legislature. Our eyes cannot leave the Capitol.
The plan for these protesters is to be in the streets of downtown Minneapolis during the trial.
If you believe you are good, then stand up for the life and the safety of people of color in this country.
In St. Paul, David Schuman, WCCO 4 News.
We reached out to Governor Walz for comment on today's protests. We have not heard back.